are you and what is your business?
Teija Heikkilä, pet M&A. We are the only exclusive M&A firm for the pet care industry. We sell privately owned businesses mainly to private equity.
Awesome.
Events like this are truly an investment in yourself and you growing as a CEO of your business. As much as the events are about your business and how to make it better, how to get you more cash flow, how to make the business more valuable, it really is a growth opportunity for you as a CEO, and everybody should be a CEO of their company. So I'm not sure that you can put a price point on that amount of growth, like the amount of the ticket and the travel and the this and that. I mean, if somebody doesn't recoup that within a month, then they're not putting what they're learning to use. So it's pretty simple. You come, you learn, you take action on it, you're going to recoup your money and never think about it twice. It's very engaging. I love the format that brings in hard conversations, a lot of thought that applies to a business, whether they're just starting out or has been in business for 30 years, and it's sprinkled with humor, laughter, and visual effects that drill down the message that's being sent. I find it very effective. Incredible group. I love the fact that the outside stimuli of laptops and cell phones is restricted. Very engaged group. As a speaker, you want to talk to an audience that is wanting to hear what you have to say and participates and feels free to ask questions. And I have found this to be an immensely engaging group who asks really intelligent questions. So it's just been nothing but a pleasure, because you do take time and you come to these things and you talk and it gets you away from your day-to-day work. But when you feel like you're actually having an effect and people appreciate it, it's very rewarding. He wants people to succeed. He truly is passionate about people succeeding. He knows that the success of his coaching efforts relies on clients being successful. And he truly believes that A, people can do this, and B, has the tools to get him there. And he's just very passionate about making business owners successful. And I appreciate that. There's a lot of outside of our industry business consultants that they take everybody through the same playbook, and they do have some effect maybe, but to be in the presence of somebody who actually gets this industry and understands the mindset of these owners, understands what they struggle with, understands the ever-changing landscape of pet industry and competition and the pet parent, he brings a very unique set of understanding with that, and he's very, very passionate, and he has the knowledge, and he clearly just drives himself consistently in delivering more and more. What do they need now? What's the next thing I can offer? And I really appreciate that. What he brings to the industry is sometimes looking at things differently, questioning what's always been done and does it work, brings in other ideas. And what he also, instead of just talking and saying you should do this, this, and this, he actually provides the tools and takes people through it. He understands that people are busy, they're trying to juggle 1,000 balls in the air, which one's going to drop next? Pet care is, again, it can be a little intense, and he understands that they don't just need somebody telling them what they should be doing, but they actually need somebody that can take him through that. And I find that he brings that to the industry. He brings the push on pricing and the clients that you should be getting that's less reactive to economic fluctuations. I think he brings that very clearly in, and he can truly assist, again, whether it's a startup or somebody who's been in the business for a while. He's very aware of the changing economics and the changing landscape of the industry. It's very focused, so I really enjoy that. Bigger conferences are fun, but you're running from one 90-minute or an hour presentation to another. I find people are fractionated, they're torn between social activities and this is just very focused. The group had a very different mindset. They were here to learn, they were prepared, they were focused, they asked questions, they stayed with it, and we don't see that in conferences. And I also feel like Dom's focus on action steps. He's like, all this is nice and it's fluff and we're having a great time, but if you don't take action step, it was all for nothing. And that's always on the forefront, versus in conferences, I feel like people go, and we've all been there, you go, you learn, oh, I should do that, you go home and you never do it. And this group is very, very focused, and I have a great belief that they're going to take some action steps on it. So the entire atmosphere is just different. Not wrong or right, it's just different.
Awesome.
I'm really good at saying you need to have this and this and this in place, but I don't tell people how to do it. Well, he's the one who does it. So that's basically it. Like, we can identify what people need and how to build that asset, but Dom's actually the one that will help them get get those built, and that's huge because I can only talk so much, but if people don't have the support in how to get there, it'll never happen. So it's just I'm the end product, and he's the beginning and the middle product to get him, so I can take him out, so to say, in a good way. Well, the one that's going to has the systems in place and has done everything that's been taught, it's simply going to be more valuable and sellable. Like, there's no comparison. Like, you don't just have a business that doesn't have any of this in place and expect, multi-million-dollar valuations. It's just not going to happen. So you have to build the business and put these things in place. You've got to have the box full of stuff because they're all little assets that create the big assets, and that business is going to sell for a lot of money. It's quite simple. It just comes down to that.
Awesome.
It's impactful.
Awesome.
Effective.